Lawnarchy, what's happening? It's your man PL. Oh, per usual, joined by fellow Lawnarchist Jason J-Ritoc Jeffersons. Jamel Rockwell is wrapping up a DJ gig. He should be here before the end of the show. If not, oh well. It still should be a good one. It's March 29th, Easter weekend. You celebrate Easter?
Yeah.
Nah, I feel you. I don't trust. I feel you. I feel like it's gone the way of most other holidays, where it's just about potential day off of work and maybe just spending some time with your family or just doing what you want. So I understand.
Yes, it is it's my first Sunday. Damn, I know this year, but almost a year for real.
Yeah.
So yeah, I appreciate that.
Hey, look, I sure understand.
Yeah. Thank you to the state of Kansas for making sure that all liquor stores are closed on Easter.
Oh, word?
Yeah.
Huh. State law.
State law.
So y'all gonna be busy as hell tomorrow.
Yeah, we was busy. We was stupid busy today, especially for a Friday.
Shit. While we on it, let's go ahead and check in. For those unfamiliar, we're pretty good mental health advocates on the show here, and the check-in is basically a way to allow people to have some space and time to say what may be on their hearts and mind in a judgment-free environment. That way, rather hear your story than read your obituary, because we was all on some bullshit. Just keeping it funky. For those unfamiliar, it basically goes like this. Hey, Jason, man, how's your week?
It was a pretty decent week. I finally figured out which one of my neighbors are always having the parties. But one thing about it is, I guess they realize that they be doing too much. So the daughter actually baked a couple of meals this week, and they had a little extra. So I ate some new Mexican food, and it was pretty decent. Real cheesy. Probably didn't digest for about 2-3 days.
Oh.
Brother was
meaty cheesy.
Yeah. real cheesy. Yeah, packed on the cheese.
Oh boy, look, hello Oaxaca. Oaxaca.
Yeah, it's a cheese and rice. That's not always the best combination.
That is a blockade waiting to be built. Yeah, but I bet it was fire.
It most definitely was. Definitely was.
Oh yeah, that's one benefit about living next to Mexican families, man. A lot of times, they know, so they just be like, "Shit, hey man, you kind of part of the family now." So You want some food? We got this drink. Shit, you might as well come on. When we kicking it, you might as well come on and kick it with us.
Say, might as well.
Because we not gonna stop kicking it.
Like for real. Because like the last couple of sports shows we didn't had, and that's everybody know that's Tuesday night. I get home probably about midnight, and they for real out there doing their thing on a Tuesday.
Damn.
Middle of the week, it don't matter.
Oh. And it ain't even summertime yet.
Man.
Yeah, it's about to go DOWN.
Shit.
Hey, just, and prepare to be eating some cheesy meaty cheesy with the rice and beans. Once they start cooking tamales, it's really going to be cracking.
That's what I need in my life, though.
Yeah, that's really going to be
tamales do sound fire.
Oh,
some homemade tamales.
Oh, yeah, it's going to be on and popping. Ain't no stopping. Yes, sir.
Be a good week for the most part. Oh, and the boy got a job, got his first job.
Oh, hell yeah!
Say shout out to Junior, a working man now.
Yeah, I'm working him over in fantasy football next season. Pause. Not like Diddy, which we will get to. That shit just blew up.
Lord have mercy.
Shit.
How was your week?
Man, my week was alright. The older I get, it seems like I'm having more and more like revelations about how I am or who I am or maybe what I'm supposed to be doing. No, I think this week was a lot about learning to accept positions and roles that I don't necessarily go after. Like a lot of, well, I don't want to say a lot, but several people look at me as like a mentor who I've never, sat and mentored, or I guess I have, but I don't look at myself as oh, that's my mentee right there. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of shit like that.
So these people that just like they kind of watch your moves and are people that you've actually sat down and talked to, but just never nothing official.
Yeah, some of both.
Okay.
Some of both. Some people, just kind of watching. Some people that I've actually had a couple of actual conversations with, but not necessarily in a official standard. Just talking. So yeah, so I've learned that we all have to start being mindful of who we are important to.
Okay.
That's a weird feeling. Or at least for me it is. Maybe it's not as much for you because you got kids. So
a kid.
Oh, okay.
that I claim.
So I don't, so maybe that's kind of how it feels a little bit, but it's weird to me, and not weird how these young motherfuckers be saying, "Oh, you're weird," but just unusual.
They think everything weird.
Oh, everything's fucking weird, man. Yeah. Before we get into the P Diddy and all that other shit, let's talk about what's going on around the city this weekend. Tomorrow at a mini bar, All In, the Sammy Sheets presents All In. They're doing a 1 year anniversary show.
Okay.
$10 mini bar. Show starts at 7. I believe that may be doors at 7. I don't know.
It's a mini bar, 38th and Broadway.
3810 Broadway. Yeah. Boomer Naughty, Busfoot, or production sets from Boomer Naughty, Busfoot, The Johns, DJ Names, Ricky Trash Bag, then rap sets from Baby B, Heavy Gant, friend of the show, King Kie, who we got to reschedule to get back on, Milk Drop and Steady P. Excuse me. 21 and up, Upstairs at Mini Bar. If you haven't been there, it's a cool atmosphere. Great spot for a hip hop show.
Most definitely.
Let's see here. We got Heat Mob open mic. The Essence Sunday night. I'm pretty sure I'm guessing they're still doing Sunday night. I didn't see anything saying that they weren't. So Sunday night, 8 to midnight. Black Charlie's, $5. MCs, rappers, poets, comedians, singers. Slide through, get your it's a nice place to build your chops up, get your live show right, get your breath breathing good. Yeah, man. Nice atmosphere, 420 friendly. Nice drinks, food. I'm not sure what the menu is. I just know they have food. Yeah, cool spot. Black Charlie's, Sunday, 8 p.m. No Soulful Sunday this week because of Easter. So, go to Black Charlie's. Then April 12th, I believe April 12th. One Pint at a Time will be Beers with Nigel and Vine Street Brewing. We'll be hosting one pint at a time down at the Gym Theater. You can get your tickets at beerswithnigel.com. It's going to be a really cool event. We're going to have the founder of the largest black beer festival in the country there. It's held in Pittsburgh. Barrel and Flow. A few other black dignitaries of the black craft beer community from around the country will be there. Yeah, it's gonna be a nice evening. And then a little while off, April 28th, but I'm gonna start promoing now. Funk on the Rooftop back. It's gonna be at 10 Roof. Kind of makes sense. Funk on the Roof, 10 Roof.
10 Roof.
Gonna be Mondays. Starting off with Monday, April 28th, Buck Rogers, High Noon, and Scheme and a Taxic. So that's gonna be
that's a hell of a lineup, right?
Hell of a lineup. Hell of a lineup. I believe the event is free. Check them out on Facebook and Instagram for more details. It's always a good time at Funk on the Rooftop. It's DJs are tremendous. Atmosphere is usually pretty good. You can't smoke at 10 Roof, but I do just step around the corner. Fuck it. So here we are, Jason.
We here.
I had to, and I still haven't really even gotten that deep down the rabbit hole yet. But I had to. I thought the Diddy stuff was just, him possibly doing the quote unquote Hollywood rituals with cats. Banging them out or whatever, fucking them, sucking their dicks, whatever. I don't know. I don't really care. They all adults. That's how I see it. You want to suck a nigga dick, as long as the nigga's consenting, I don't think anybody should give a fuck.
Say none of that. What's the center? Dwight Howard. No Dwight Howard and niggas.
You ain't got to surprise nobody or hit nobody with the oopty wow wow. But dude, I just thought that's what all this was about. That's what these cases were. You know what I'm saying? Or these allegations were. Man, when I went to bed Sunday, that's what it was. When I woke up Monday, this nigga's on the run.
On the run.
And then all of a sudden Tuesday they done raided the house and the
Both
kids
of
is locked. Yeah, all the kids is locked up and shit. I'm like, damn, hold on, what the fuck? I gotta man. And I'm hearing shit about pink cocaine and trafficking drugs and guns across the state line and shooting niggas in bathrooms. And I'm like, hold on, man, what the hell's going on?
Yeah, if it can be done, Diddy did it.
Man, look, Diddy did whatever they saying. Diddy did all that shit and some other shit.
Man,
Because goddamn, this is
that nigga's a menace to society.
a true menace to society. And we all thought, I mean, you know, we all thought Suge was the bad guy. And Suge might have been the bad guy. I don't know. He Suge placed himself in the image of the bad guy.
Yeah, cause Suge, like he lived it, and I don't know, it's just his size, like his demeanor, and just the way he was. It was like real
And he was an open blood. You know what I'm saying? It's we all know that a majority of cats, probably our age, had some sort of gang affiliation. May not necessarily been a full-fledged member, but definitely had some sort of affiliate, you know what I'm saying? But a lot of times that's just not necessarily flaunted. Nowadays, these kids is flaunting that shit like, you know, they wearing that shit like it's a badge of honor. And I don't knock them, I guess. You know, everybody got their something. But back in our time, you know, only reason we knew Snoop was a Crip was because that nigga had that court case. And they talked about that shit all the time in the court case. We knew Suge Knight was a blood because that nigga just kept saying he was a blood. In almost every interview. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Pyru is, you know, Pyru. You know, oh my bad, he wasn't a blood, he's Pyru. Because there is a difference. So, you know, he was, so if you're not from that culture, hearing somebody say that, probably, whoa, hold on, man, that's not positive. So it makes, you know, it automatically makes, because you just see what you know, what the media shows you about gangs on the news and shit.
Right.
So for Suge to just be openly, you know, blood this, Pyru that, you know, named his dog Damu, always had the dog in his pictures with him and shit, you know what I'm saying? I mean, everything about Suge screamed, I'm a gangster and I'm blood affiliated. Everything about Death Row screamed, we gangsters and we gangster affiliated. Both sides.
We repping Crips and Bloods.
Crips, Bloods. Shit, if we had some GDs and some folk, we'd have that too. Some BDs, all that. We ain't giving a fuck. If you gangster, we down.
We down.
And Puffy and Bad Boy represented, you know, the opposite. On the surface.
It's like the flashy, the shiny shit, the put the player lifestyle out there. But I've been telling people for about the last 2 weeks, if you listen to The World Is Filled, off Biggie's second album, off Life After Death.
Oh yeah.
Like Puffy, that may be his realest verse ever.
Man.
Cause that nigga told you everything that he was doing, and I think we just thought that nigga was just rapping, but no, he was basically telling us everything that he out here doing.
Well, we just assumed he was rapping because we knew he didn't write it. You know, we knew who wrote that shit. Biggie wrote that shit.
Nah, I think Puffy Man wrote that. that may be the verse where that Puffy actually wrote.
The one
that.
verse that Puffy wrote was the oh man, that would be hilarious. But dude, that was a cold ass track. The world is filled with pimps and hoes. We just talk about those I know. And then the nigga hit, the world is mine, can't you see? I'm just trying to be all I can be. Oh, yeah. Oh, let me stop. Motherfuckers don't even know I be doing that shit. They gonna be like, oh man, this nigga be. They gonna know who it is on my background tracks now. They be like, that was PL. Oh shit, the nigga can't sing. We thought it was smooth all the years. Nah, it wasn't always smooth. But it did sound smooth though, didn't it? Yeah, man. It's just this is just. I ain't saying always, but after Biggie's death, I've just believed that Puffy was just a piece of shit dude. I started feeling it when he had the celebrity basketball game at Howard, and the guy died, and he didn't, and it felt like he didn't do anything for the family or like acknowledge it or accept accountability for it or any, you know. So then that kind of made me start side eyeing. But then he brought Biggie and Craig Mack, and I was like, oh shit, well, you know, okay.
But I mean, at one point, were we gonna look at Bad Boy and just be like, damn, ain't like nobody's coming out with a second or third album? Like it was just
Biggie.
That was it though.
Locks didn't get a second album on Bad Boy.
Nope. Remember they
Mace
went over the Rough Riders.
Mace did.
Did he?
Yeah, Mace did 3 albums.
Not all with Bad Boy though.
Yeah, that's how he got out of his contract. He did.
I know he got 2 in, and
no,
his
3.
first one is
because that's the problem that he got with Puffy, because Puffy be trying to say that that one of those albums don't count, but it did.
The one with Welcome Back on it.
I think so. Yeah.
Because when we look down at the roster, like
because he Harlem World, Double Up, and Welcome Back.
Okay.
Yeah, so he got 3 of them, and that was the but you know, Puffy still trying to say that Mace owed him, I think $4 million or $4.5 million or something like that. That's why he couldn't get his masters. And I'm like, man, get a nigga's masters, man.
At least it's publishing.
Get a little nigga's ball. Yeah, man. So this shit is wild. This shit is wild. And what's wilder, I don't know what's wilder, the quickness with which this shit just kind of expanded and blew up, or the shit that people are saying to try to defend Puffy.
Man,
I don't know what's wilder.
Because it's not too much that
you can
that you can say to defend him.
I got nothing to say to defend the nigga. He did that shit. Johnny Cochran can't come back and save him. Hell, it's Easter weekend and 3 days ain't gonna resurrect his career. I saw some footage of him. I guess it was sometime last week at the last party that he was, his last public outing. Oh man,
he was pacing.
Hey, he was when he was sitting down, he was just sitting there. The shook was on him. All I heard was Mobb Deep. You ain't no crook.
Oh, he most definitely is a crook.
Oh, oh man, yeah, oof, yeah, man. So then when they said the nigga took off to what is it, Cape Verde?
Cape Verde.
I was like, oh, but see, I've been saying this whole time though, if he's smart, he just sent the plane to Cape Verde. He went the opposite direction. On some charter boat under the name Paul Smith. Hey, ain't you? Nope.
I am not.
I hear that all the time. Let's head on out. Why are we going to this little bitty island? Hey, don't worry about that. It's mine. Yeah, so I don't know, man. This is and to find out that it was kids involved, man. That really, yeah, that was the I mean, you know, that ultimate final straw. I got no redemption for this cat.
But I mean, as quickly as they paid Cassie, because it almost seems like the lawsuit was filed one day, and then
Oh, it
less than
was.
48 hours later,
Oh, it
they
was
settled.
like it was like 24 hours later because that shit hit that was a Monday, and that shit hit the shit that shit hit the news Monday. By Wednesday, it was reported that the settlement had been boom boom. I was
The
like,
whole thing. It was like we're not even negotiating. How much? How much you want?
Got you. Bet. Mm-hmm.
It's like check your account.
Cash app. I ain't know you could cash out 48 million,
Man,
but apparently you can. Oh my bad, that might have been Venmo. Imagine the fees on that.
man.
So yeah, once the Cassie stuff happened, that was the that busted the walls down. Because it was like after Cassie, it was like 4 chicks, and then it was like a couple dudes, and then it was now it's just a gang of people. I'm like, damn. And they saying it's the lawsuit is out to be read that what's his name, Little Ray, I think is his name.
Yeah.
It has out against him, and it's got like pictures and all kind of shit that yeah.
There's gonna be a whole lot of people going down for this.
It's wild. And I'm laughing at 50 Cent because he just keeps saying, "Oh, one down, Jay-Z next," and I'm like, "Ooh, that's gonna be a
Now that's gonna hurt.
not me."
I don't say if they got Sean Corey Carter on some bullshit. That's gonna cut me deep.
I'm wondering I just is it the same kind of shit that because I guess the Rockefeller brunch, is that what it is? Is that what they call it? Is that what it's, yeah, the Rockefeller brunch? I guess 50 Cent has equated that to the Diddy parties. It's just a brunch instead.
So instead of doing the freaky shit at night, them niggas
They
is doing
doing it in the
mimosas.
day over mimosas, unlimiteds. Got these bottomless mimosas. So it's a bottomless party. Man, yeah, I don't know, man. This is more interesting than I thought it would be, and definitely way wilder than it should probably be. I don't know. It's
Wild times them niggas is living in.
man, the wildest. Cause, dude, who does this? Rockwell calls him the modern day Caligula. Had to explain who that was to a few people. I'll explain it again, I guess. Roughly, Caligula is this dude that used to run Rome, and he used to throw parties all the time, and like all the time. But the parties was orgies, and the participants would be like grown dudes and young boys. And that shit would, and oftentimes that shit would happen over Saturnalia, or like preceding and during and then post Saturnalia. And for those unfamiliar, Saturnalia is basically what was turned into Christmas. So yeah, Caligula, kid fucking, just partying, getting drunk. Pink cocaine. Pink cocaine. I had never heard. I've heard 2 different versions of what pink cocaine is.
What they say, Molly and Coke?
Well, one of them was Molly, Coke, and ecstasy, all ground up together or whatever. And then another version is pink cocaine is the actual medical cocaine. Yeah, that's right, y'all. There is medicinal cocaine. That's the cocaine that Keith Richards and all the motherfuckers from the 60s and 70s was doing, that they wasn't ODing because that shit's medical. I don't understand because I don't do cocaine, but You look up pink cocaine and do your own research. God damn it. I don't know what the fuck you thought this was.
Yeah, P Diddy is.
Oh, that's a quarter.
Now, if he gets, if they do catch him, because I mean, I'm almost positive he's not coming back to America.
Oh, not without his hands behind his back.
But it. But now if they do catch him, how much time do you think they gonna give dude?
Oh, what they give Weinstein?
Whatever they gave him, it wasn't enough.
Whatever they gave Weinstein, add 25 to it. Cause that's what just because he's black. Just because he's black. So if they gave Weinstein 35, they giving Diddy 60.
Damn, Diddy.
Did he do it?
Oh, Diddy did all that shit.
Diddy did it all.
Oh no, Diddy did all that shit. I don't give a mad ass fuck what anybody say.
He was definitely taking that.
Come to the party with me. Come party.
Diddy did all of that shit.
Yeah, that makes that Drink Champs with J-Ritoc
Oh yeah, I seen
and that Fabulous even more funny.
Even
now.
funnier.
Yeah.
Well, I
Every
like the way
time
you
I
get it
see
when you be scrapping and scraping, baby. Huh?
Yeah.
Scrambling and scraping? What the?
He said,
Why you
Like,
call that
didn't
nigga
you-
daddy?
Yeah, like why didn't you ever party with me for your birthday?
Fabulous was like, we did kick it. He's
He was
like,
like,
no.
no.
Huh?
Like,
what?
What?
he was like, no.
And
like,
even Nori was like,
Yeah, because he said some weird
shots.
shit.
yeah, he was
Shots.
he's like, Diddy, chill out.
Weird shit.
Yeah, man, that was hilarious and wild. Man. Also makes his speech for his was it Hall of Fame, Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, or Mark Twain Award that he received like last year, year before last, where he's like, he's like. And thank you to the people that was with me when I was in a dark time and my dark place in my life. You know what I'm saying? Cassie, you know what I'm saying? You you this is before the lawsuit, you held me down, Nah, nigga, you was holding her down, apparently.
Against her will.
Against her will.
Now him being the Joker's Halloween makes sense.
Man.
It all makes sense.
Shit, that nigga was the diddler.
Yeah, it all makes sense now.
The motherfucking diddler. Boy, P motherfucking Diddy. Man, ruining careers. Nobody
Ruining lives.
ruining lives. Ending lives. Man, this man. Salute to the Diddy survivors. I can't wait for Surviving Diddy.
Oh shit, that's gonna be a 10-part mini series.
Oh man, that motherfucker gonna be like hour and a half episodes. They're gonna be full-fledged
The bootleg,
movie length episodes.
Trap with Diddy.
This is that's gonna be just
Trap with Diddy.
all BAD.
Man, just think Diddy and R. Kelly at the same party.
Oh man, it's a picture I saw on Instagram. I think 50 Cent put it up, but it was Diddy, R. Kelly, and Gilly from Wallow and Gilly was in like the background, and Wallow was like, "Hey man, what the fuck is you doing there?" Oh, now Stevie J want to fight 50 Cent.
Oh man. For what? See this little speech.
Nah, because 50 Cent was making jokes about there's allegedly a video of Stevie J and another man having intercourse that Diddy would use to coerce people into having intercourse with him. Or intercourse. I don't know. I'm not sure what the hell's going on, man. Like I said, this is all
It's just too much.
it's pretty fucking wild. It is pretty fucking wild. I did not expect any of this. None of this was on my bingo card.
Man, Cat Williams told y'all, man.
Don't want to party with Diddy, man.
Oh, we already knew that. You know,
And now all the shit that Jaguar, what's her name,
Jaguar Wright?
She been saying for like the last 2 or 3 years. Like it's, cause there was a while I was just like, man, all this shit can't be true. But this is like, man,
Pay
damn.
attention to her though. She was saying that shit.
oh man, shit makes you think about all the shit that with that, and then like the Quiet on the Set documentary, which I'm still trying. I'm gonna watch this weekend. Man, it makes you the shit that Orlando Brown's been saying. Hell, Orlando Brown been said that Diddy had some of the best neck in the industry. That's what Orlando Brown said. You seen
Yeah.
he said, oh man, I banged Diddy. He had great neck. Damn, who else he say? I don't, cause I'm not going. I just remember Diddy specifically, and a couple other. There's a few other, but I just remember Diddy, and that's yeah, man. Hey, man, all this stuff that you've been hearing is real, man, or a lot of it. The shit with Amanda Bynes, that's fucked up. You know, she was pregnant at 14 and had an abortion. Pregnant by a grown ass adult dude. Man, you know that's. Yeah, man. Watch it. You gotta watch your kids, man. You gotta watch these motherfuckers around your kids, man. And as a former educator, I'm saying that. You know, I joke about, you know, fuck kids and I don't like kids and I fight kids and all that kind of shit and fuck them kids, but a lot of the parents of my students really actually appreciated that, my attitude, because they knew that you know, I really actually cared for the kid, and it was, you know, I wasn't gonna be on no bullshit at the end of, you know, 20 years later, like, oh man, he was touching. Nah, nah. If anything, I had your kid in a headlock. Might have cut off some oxygen supply to their brain for a minute, but that's about the most that they might have caught. These hands was rated E for everybody above the waist. So that meant that the kids I had that would be in a wheelchair, hey, you catching it too. I just got to be smart enough to not let you grab me because you in a wheelchair. You strong as fuck. Oh man, shit! I seen my boy. Well, story time. We was over in Kansas, and there's this chick is in a wheelchair, and you know she's always in. You know she's handicapped, so she's in a wheelchair. She's always in a wheelchair. So my boy was talking slick to her one day, and I don't know what the fuck she said to him, but he wound up taking a step close to her. Man, she grabbed hold of his wrist. She yanked that nigga down to eye level. Next thing you know, she was fucking him up. Oh, she was choking the shit out of him. Man, it was like 4 or 5 of us standing around watching and laughing our asses off because we didn't know what we were supposed to do.
You can't do nothing.
Are we supposed to stop her from killing him?
He shouldn't have been over there fucking around.
Or just continue laughing and let him die, maybe. So we just kept laughing, and eventually she did let him go. But that was the first time. The second time, she wound up getting close to him. She rolled up on him, like literally, like crept up from behind, and she grabbed that nigga from behind and got on that nigga's back, yanked herself up out the wheelchair on that nigga's back, and had that nigga in a sleeper hold. Oh man, we was dying again. Oh man. Oh. Cause she also had the weightlifter gloves with the fingers cut off. You know what I'm saying? So she wouldn't callous her hands. Rolling. Oh, nigga, she was strong. Nigga, she was strong. Oh man. Oh shit. That was yeah, that was funny.
You gotta tell them about the meth head, man.
That was funny.
Don't forget about the meth head story.
Nah, I'll tell him after. I'll tell Jason after the show. I ain't telling everybody the meth head story.
Come on, man.
It's too much shit that I would have to edit out. And I don't feel like editing nothing out live.
Oh man.
But yeah, I did have to deal with the meth head this week.
Oh my god.
If we had a Patreon, this is where I would tell the meth head story, because that would definitely.
Oh my god. Yeah, you gotta say that before you got guests. Because it's a meth head story.
Man, shit, man, I didn't even realize yesterday was opening day until Wednesday.
Found out they lost.
No, I knew I knew it was opening day before the game, but I just didn't realize. I thought open day wasn't until like next week. I didn't realize they were gonna be starting in March. That's cool. I mean, it wasn't a bad game. They actually looked pretty solid. The pitching looked good. He just miscued one, and dude timed up and hit it, and then they scored two more in like the ninth inning to ice it up. So I ain't mad. Shit. I am bothered by outside Royals activity stuff. But that's just because, people just are bothering me about the downtown stadium. Look,
Y'all keep on thinking that the sports teams ain't gonna leave.
y'all can believe that if you want to.
Keep on thinking that.
And I'm starting to believe that's why the Royals chose where they chose. To basically free them up. Because Royals lease is up 2030, I believe. You can do your own research, but Nashville already has a baseball team name trademarked. And plans to have a new stadium, a new baseball stadium, MLB size stadium by 2030.
And they already got a new football stadium that's going to be open within the next couple of years.
Yep. Oh no, the Nashville Stars is a real deal, a real thing. That is
A baseball team?
baseball team.
Man, they're gonna suck just like the Titans.
Hey, that might be the case, but
They have a squad though.
they'll have a team.
Cause y'all remember there used to be a basketball team here called the Kansas City Kings. The people still are trying to get back 40 years later.
Man.
There could be though.
Get a stadium.
We got it. What's the T-Mobile Center? Shit.
That's actually a
No, that is the stadium.
top
That's
five.
what I'm saying.
One of the top 5 arenas or something in the country, allegedly. Shit. Hey, I'm just saying. But what's bothering me is these statements here. What about the businesses? You're gonna ruin the arts district. We could spend that money on education.
We've been saying that for how long?
What about the potholes? Okay. Let's start with the potholes. Hey, shit. They should have been fixed that shit.
It's an easy fix. That's just some bullshit. That's the city
That is not an easy fix.
bullshit. That's bullshit. There are some people. what I'm saying? Hire some people.
Man.
That's city and state. So
And the crazy thing is more state than anything because you go to the Kansas side and their streets is cool.
yep,
As soon as you cross the fucking border.
Like literally.
As soon as you cross the border.
yep.
Shit, you go there.
Well,
Go down 75th Street and cross state line. And like that shit is apparent.
oh, they
You know you in Kansas.
yeah, they make sure you know.
North Kansas City.
So that's just
Potholes.
so that's just well, the worst potholes in the city are Ward Parkway
Oh, they
because
always
it's
get
some
Them motherfuckers always
there are some fucking
craters.
yeah
Yeah, you tear your fucking
you
car
are
up.
tearing your car up
Yeah, straight
driving on Ward Parkway.
Straight up. I went up just by accident about 3 weeks ago. Went over there. I said, God, no.
If you don't have a good insurance and a tow truck and AAA, don't be on Ward Parkway. Paseo between Meyer and 85th, terrible. Oh my God, it's so bad.
Getting off of Blue Ridge, going to 71.
Excuse me.
Like what the going to Joplin way, nigga, that whole runway got potholed.
Yeah, it's so that's city and state just bullshitting about not doing right. You motherfuckers talking about we can spend that money on education. I don't want to hear that shit. Hold on. I don't want to hear that shit because you don't even live in the city limits. A lot of you motherfuckers used to live in the city limits, and your tax money used to go to the schools for the Kansas City School District to you know what I'm saying, have a decent to have better shit and access to more shit, to have more money available. But you chose to move outside the city limits, so
Lee
now you
Summit.
want to Lee Summit, Blue
Raytown.
Springs, Raytown, Grandview, north of the river. You know what I'm saying? So now you want to start talking about where the education money is, where the tax money is already good, in flowing well, and the education systems are better simply because they have more money available. So now you want to scream about we can have that. What about education? Fuck you.
That's what the casino.
That's what about education.
What happens to that money?
You know what I'm saying? It's motherfucking KCP. This KC school district is closing schools because there's not enough motherfucking students around. That's a damn shame. That's a damn shame. I think they said it was 300 students enrolled at Central. Like 300 or 340, something like that. Ain't no way in hell Lincoln has more students than Central. That's a goddamn shame.
That was just for one grade. 300 something.
And then for those that say, what about the businesses? Man, they gonna catch a check. You ask me what about the businesses. Once again, I ask you what about the homes and families of people who had to be who were displaced for shit like 47th, 48th and Truce area where they had a whole fucking black neighborhood and they got displaced and whole neighborhood torn down to build nothing. They think they planted some trees over there maybe, but that's about it.
Little garden.
Yeah, little, you know what I'm saying? What the fuck? What about the thousands of families that had to get displaced when they drug a whole highway through the hood?
Right in the middle of it.
Right in the middle of the hood, smack dab in the middle of the hood. You know what I'm saying? Damn. Shit. What about the families that was displaced down at Parade Park? Hey, man, they put a whole fucking baseball academy where a public park was. How did they sell the park without a vote? Shouldn't we have been able to vote on that? Shouldn't we have had some say in that? You know what I'm saying? What the fuck, man?
Not the people.
Nah. So you motherfuckers want to complain to me? Look, the brick. I feel bad for the brick. The brick's been there for 25 years. I want to say 30 years maybe. Brick is a cool spot. The cool owner. I feel bad for the brick. Record bar. Feel bad for record bar possibly. I guess. You know what I'm saying? It's a live music venue. That's But you mean to tell me that Temptations is more valuable to the city than a fucking baseball stadium downtown? You mean to tell me that a U-Haul rental spot is more valuable than a baseball stadium downtown?
It was like what, 3 salons?
You mean to tell me that a couple of tattoo parlors, and I'm not saying these things to demean these people or these businesses. These are, important things. Mm-hmm. But they can move 5 blocks. Mm-hmm. They can move 10 blocks. They can move. And they'll catch a check to move. Mm-hmm. Those families that I talked about that were displaced, they had to move. But those are their lives, not their business. That was their fucking lives. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So that's completely different. And they got pennies on the dollar for their property.
Oh yeah, they didn't get too much of nothing for real, but they got something.
So, I understand how you feel, but the way I see it is, you're uncomfortable because for the first time, for the first time, white folks are making you do something that you don't want to do. Or trying to force you to do some shit that you're uncomfortable with. Mm-hmm. And you understand now what it's like to be black. Mm-hmm. Or you have a better understanding of what it's like, and you don't like it.
Don't feel good.
It don't feel good at all.
They don't like the gentrification either?
Hey.
Well, see, what happened was the area was gentrified, and now the better gentrifiers are coming through to and they're like, whoa, that's not supposed to happen.
Yeah. The 1%ers came through.
Yeah,
and it said this is how you really do it.
Can't put that flag in the middle of that motherfucker.
It's like I'm gonna show you how to do it for real.
I'll show you how to
do this, son.
Because people are like, well, what about the KC Star building? What about it? That motherfucker's been empty for like
longest,
10 years. It feels like
at least. It's literally just sitting there looking pretty.
It's just sitting there. Yeah, more than that. Yeah. It's nothing's going on with it. Nothing's happening inside of it besides whatever.
It's a piece of history. Yeah, right. What?
Is it a cool looking building? I ain't got no problem with the look of it. Yeah. But what purpose is it serving? You've had 10, 15 years to repurpose that building, and ain't nobody did shit with it. So why all of a sudden now that somebody wants to come through here and buy out the block? Oh, and then also people are like, well, the church has already said we'll move. Shit, cut us a check.
Yeah.
We not getting
they non-profit.
We profit. Well, what about
when we supposed to move?
What about the old KC, the original KC Star building that they're using for such and such? Hey man,
get up out of here.
Bye. Look, and I don't mean to sound heartless, but there's just a good portion of me that is just tired of hearing the belly aching. And look, my Boys and Girls Club don't stand where it stood no more from where I was growing up. Hell, my house don't stand where it stood anymore because of quote unquote for the betterment of the city. So so as someone who's had to deal with this shit super up close and personally, I'm just not trying to hear it. I'm just not, and I'm like I said, I understand your opinion. I respect your viewpoint. And I know I feel why you feel that way, but if you really are trying to tell me that the tax money that Cigar Box and Temptations are putting up is more than what is going to come downtown for. And then you want to talk about parking. Hey, it's already fucked up parking downtown. So what? So what? Y'all don't complain about the fucked up parking when the Big 12 tournament's in town. Y'all don't complain about the fucked up parking when Garth Brooks is at doing 14 sold out shows in a row at T-Mobile Center or Sprint Center or whatever the hell it was. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't complain about parking downtown when you're having the fucking Chiefs championship parades and Royals parades.
They'll walk miles for that shit.
Yeah, you'll walk miles for that. So now you want to say, oh, well, and on top of it, quit trying to feed me the line of 40,000 motherfuckers is going to be going to Royals games every day. If that was the case, they would be going now. You motherfuckers show up on opening day. After that, it's a crapshoot.
Unless they go to the playoffs.
After that, it's a crapshoot.
It's like, it's come May, you getting tickets for $7 and you can move all the way down.
Right. Now I think it's going to be a little different this year. I think come May, tickets will still be about the same because I think the Royals are going to be in the mix. But I don't want to hear this shit about Okay, so let's say this. Royals fuck around and win a World Series before in the next 2 years. Let's just say that. So then what? Because y'all willing to give the Chiefs whatever they want. Not realizing that the Chiefs really have been just as terrible as the Royals over the course of history.
No.
Yes.
Yeah.
They go to the
Yes.
They go to the playoffs at least one game. I mean, the last time we were shitty was when we were 2-14. That was the last time. But the Chiefs is always in.
It was a few of them
Man,
years
look,
though.
it was
Like them
no,
4
there were decades where the Chiefs were straight ass. Decades.
Say the
No, I don't want to
80s
hear it.
The
There were
80s was trash.
The 70s, the Chiefs were trash. The 80s, the Chiefs were trash. The 90s, the Chiefs were okay. 2000s, the Chiefs went back to being very mediocre, borderline trash. Then the 2010s, they turned it back around. So let's not bullshit ourselves. Let's keep it funky because it's all on paper. We can Google the records.
Yeah, Romeo Cornell.
We can Google the records. It don't matter who got more fans. Kansas City's a baseball city. Nope, Kansas City's a baseball city. No, it still is. It's just that Kansas City's also full of fickle-ass motherfuckers who aren't going to support anything because they just, I don't support losers. Motherfucker, you don't support winners. So, so that's my baseball stadium spiel. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers is just full of shit. Motherfuckers just mad because rich motherfuckers is on their neck. So, because the only thing, because is it you mad because that's the location they chose, or are you mad that they're asking for 3/8 cents the sales tax to be extended, or are you mad because you not rich?
All three.
It's some combination of those three.
All the above.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, it is what it is, fam. I hate to be a dick, hate to sound like an asshole.
They don't want change because it involves them changing. That's basic bottom line.
But
they for change.
But this is the one time that you, quote unquote, as white folk, gonna have to give it up. You're gonna have to go ahead. Gonna have to give it up.
Get out and lay down. Which one you want?
Now, do I think it makes more sense to do it in the East Village, over by where the old Greyhound station was and Sports Castle and all that shit, where it's pretty much just empty lots? Sure, but that still leaves you with the parking issue. Because you're not complaining about parking over there, apparently, even though it's the same amount of parking no matter where we go, because that's only like 6 blocks away from where they talking about.
They gonna have parking somewhere.
So, well, I mean,
they're going to build a parking structure.
Somebody's going to build a parking structure. Somebody's going to build parking structures. So, But
pay to get in the park.
but so it's not about parking. Because if it's about parking and complaining about parking, you'd be complaining about parking if they had chosen East Village. Because like I said, East Village is just 6 blocks away. So that's the same parking. That's the same amount of area that you. So if that's the case, it's not about. So keep it funky with yourself. It's not about parking. It's about. Oh, well, these business owners, even if they do catch a check, they're not going to get out of it what they put into it. No, it's just not what's going to happen. I'm sorry that somebody wasn't buying their business to take it over to become profitable. Somebody was buying their business to move them out the fucking way, and that's how that works. So, one way or the other, and and once again, understanding how it feels to be black, because you motherfuckers is renting those buildings the same way we'd be renting them buildings. You don't own them motherfuckers, so you be getting put out.
And don't own the land under it.
Right. So once the building owner decides what they want to do, so that's what this is about, y'all. From my point of view, this is about people feeling uncomfortable because they're getting a taste of what it's like to be a person of color, a non-white person, a black person specifically. And it's fucking them up because they understand that, goddamn, this is fucked up. This is not how shit should be. We out here really, getting done dirty. But guess what, y'all? Look throughout the hell. You want to talk about getting done dirty? I'm going to ask you a question. It's a rhetorical question because I'm going to give you the answer also. What's going on, Rock?
What up?
Aside from the main police headquarters on 12th and Cherry, where is a police station west of Troost?
South Patrol.
Nope.
Yes, it is.
No, it ain't.
No, South Patrol was on.
No, it ain't.
It's on Bannister in 71.
That ain't west of Troost.
Oh, you said. Oh, my bad. I got it. Okay. Oh yeah, no.
There's not there other than 12th and Cherry. What police station is west of Troost? That's Troost itself, and that's Linwood Division, and that's a block over on Forest. They could have just as easily put that motherfucker on Troost, but no, they put it over on Forest. So you tell me what the fuck what message is that sending about the city? What is the red line for Kansas City? The biggest red line for Kansas City, if I want to, it's Troost. So you mean to tell me every police station in Kansas City is east of that line? Aside from the headquarters, which is downtown?
Nothing on state line.
Nothing on state line. Nothing.
No, I think even Leewood got a station pretty close to state line.
Damn. No, they do. They do.
Yeah, to keep you niggas from getting too deep into Leewood. So that's my stadium view. It's cats uncomfortable because the man got their foot on their neck now. And you deep down in your heart, you feel like white folk ain't supposed to do this to white folk.
It's all about the money, baby. It's all about the money.
You say money talk.
This is chess.
Oh, hold on. Say that again, because I was hoping you kind of bring that up. One more again. Just repeat that one more time for me.
I said this whole thing, in my point of view, just boils down to these cats are uncomfortable because the man now has their foot on their neck, and they have an understanding of what it's like to be black now, and they like, nah, this ain't what we like.
This can't be life. It's got.
Yeah, I've seen some very weak arguments.
Most of the arguments, in my opinion, are weak because it really just boils down to You got a mom and pop ramen shop. You got a tattoo parlor. You got a racist restaurant, diner, deli, whatever the fuck it is. You got a bogus ass strip club. And then
You got Prime,
is
and then you
Prime
got
even
some-
open? And then Prime, and then whatever the SOT is. So, and then a church that said that they willing to go. U-Haul.
They
That
ain't been in that church for a while.
no, it's a church Church of the Resurrection around the corner from where Zara was.
You finna get a check? Yeah, I'm gone.
Oh, I didn't know that was still
Yeah,
occupied.
yeah. So
But yeah, they'll roll out.
yeah, all these, look, these businesses get a check, and they can just possibly move a few blocks over, or maybe some of them. I don't know. I'm just saying, but it's not about what you're saying. It's not about what the majority of you people are saying that this is about.
And my thing is that's not even really the crossroads. I feel like they just calling it that just to have an argument. But but what art installations are besides the tattoo shop? What art installations are
there's none of the art district is going to be bothered by where the maybe Mod Brian may have to move, and Grinders maybe.
They ain't going. The Grinders ain't going nowhere.
But other and those places,
They're not gonna hit 18.
well, no, those places are more. Those places are more about do they survive construction.
But like in Chicago, you got Wrigleyville. Like there's a whole culture built around.
Yeah, but that's been going on for 100 years. So what I'm saying, that is ingrained in the North Chicago culture.
Right, but I would think that the Royals would want to start a culture like that again. That's why they got the youth academy in the district,
which is fucked up because once again, who voted on that? How does the public land all of a sudden become private loaned? Who sold that? Where did that money go?
Is it private owned? Or is that owned by the commission?
That's owned by not the city.
It could be Jackson County
I
Sports
believe.
Commission though.
I believe that the Royals. It may be Jackson County Sports Commission, but who dictates that you get to do this to the fucking public land, or to the fucking park? Nigga, you know how many people use that park? That was an actual park, y'all. That was not just. That was a park. People actually exercised on that park. People gathered on that park. People enjoyed themselves on that park. Hell, the families of Parade Park have been displaced because that's where they originally were talking about putting the fucking baseball stadium. But I ain't hear you motherfuckers screaming for that. So feel how you want to feel about it. Feel like it's, the rich getting richer, whoop-de-woo, whatever. But please understand that unless you have a legitimate argument, PL is not sympathetic to your argument or your plight. Put the goddamn stadium down there. Put 3 of them down there for all I care.
There will be 3. There will be 3.
Hey man,
Soccer field, you got
what I really been surprised about is I made a post on Facebook about it, and I had a guy say that I said these are the things you have to do to have a big city, and we're a big city now. You know what I mean? And he was like, I don't want to live in a big city.
Move.
Yeah, so it's time to move then.
Move.
This happens. Shit.
Move.
Fuck it, put him over there at Satchel Paige.
And see, that's the other thing.
Fuck it, put him over there where Satchel Paige.
Yeah, that's the other thing. Kansas City wants to be a big city, but Kansas City don't want to do the big city work.
Big things, man.
Motherfucker, the main thing people are complaining about is traffic. Hey, traffic's bad right now. So if traffic's
they don't know what traffic. They don't know what bad traffic.
But I was also about to say, well, and when I say traffic's bad right now, I'm talking about just downtown traffic. But what y'all don't understand is apparently most of you motherfuckers haven't been to Chicago or New York, Atlanta,
LA.
Dallas, Houston. You know what I'm saying? L.A., San Fran, San Diego. Where look, that's some traffic. That's traffic for your ass. So I don't want to. I'm sorry. Maybe I've been extremely fortunate and blessed to have toured the whole country, and one, the world is a ghetto. One, two. Even though Kansas City's growing, Kansas City's still kind of slow and backwater. But not for long, y'all. And that's what's been happening in front of y'all's noses. 1 light's up, 2 lights up. I think 3 light is up. Yeah, 3 lights up. They talking about doing 6 lights, y'all.
That's crazy.
You think they're doing 6 lights and not gonna have a fucking baseball stadium downtown for somebody for like lights 4 and 5 to be able to get some premium views?
I'll be honest. I'm still confused about the, like, are they filling these places up?
Apparently, because they keep building them.
You said what? What are they?
The light buildings.
Like
1 light, 2 light, 3 light. Shit, because like I said, they're scheduled for 6. Y'all ain't complaining about the parking on that. Man, and I have like really close friends that really are upset with me because of my viewpoint on this.
That's people they afraid of change.
But
Bro,
Change
look,
gonna happen. More money comes. Like Biggie said, more money, more problems, baby.
I've had a couple beers in a couple months, so I'm willing to be a little bit more frank about this.
Damn, Frank.
This is the type of shit that gives liberals a bad name. Arguing over this shit. Like, choose your battles, dog. Like, most of these people don't. I'll be honest with you. Most of these people don't even like sports. That are
right.
And if that's the case, just say that.
That's what it is.
Just say
what it is
that.
right there. I don't even go, like P said, I don't even go watch the Raws. I don't watch them on TV. I mean, it's cats coming in the shop like that, man.
They owe us what? They owe us what?
What they owe you? They owe us the championship. They gave one 2015.
Rent? Rent. That's what they owe.
Went back to back. Just one, lost one, won one. Shit. I watched both seasons, every game. He was there with me. Watched every game. 2 years straight. They not baseball fans, but they just don't come down here and move our place. We don't like the Raws. Fuck the Raws. They're not winning anyway. That's all I've been hearing all week. They ain't winning no way.
Bro, like it's just they just find any reason to be like, no.
Yeah.
No taxes. No.
But the tax is already here.
They already there.
Hey,
I mean, the tax is already here. They're just asking to extend the tax.
If they weren't, if you want nice things, you have to pay for them.
They don't understand that because
It's gonna get done. Vote count or not. The trigger already been pulled.
People were saying, I heard people saying, I was like that's not how business is done. Like this is how it's done everywhere. Everybody subsidizes parts of these stadiums because of the economic impact of them. And it was like, well, they should be able to pay for a stadium on their own. Why? How? And it was like,
he could
with ticket money and this. No.
But there's someone else that's willing to pay for one that's not here. So what do you think he would do?
Exactly.
Okay, cool. You don't want to give me one? And he's not even asking you to give it to him. He's just asking us to chip in with it.
Look at Oakland.
They had it
Look at
all.
Oakland.
They had a baseball team, a football team, and a basketball team. Now they got nothing.
Zilch.
This is look. I don't have any pity for any millionaire or billionaire or nothing like that, right?
Oh no.
But I'm not going to play chicken with one and risk being out of one of my sports franchises that I've been invested in since childhood. I'm not doing all that. They tell me how much it costs. Make this shit work, dog. Just make that shit look good.
What about the people? Shit. When the last time we cared about the people? Ain't no motherfucker get them up out.
There are
There
are no residents in this area that you're talking about.
One of the points somebody made was, look at the trees on the rendering. Do you see how large they are? We're never going to see those trees in our lifetime. and for one, and then for two, there's not enough ground for the root work for those trees. I said, dude, you really focused on some fucking AI trees? That's the point that you're making about them not having a baseball stadium downtown, is that there's no ground for the root work for some trees that large, and that we wouldn't see them in our lifetime. Mm-hmm. Hey man, let me fill you in on something, fam. If you're over like 40, over 35, over 40, none of this is for your lifetime. None of this is for our lifetime. It'll be done in our lifetime, yes. At least the stadium will, but it's not for us. It's for the kid. The same way when they had the original stadium, baseball stadium down on 21st in Brooklyn, right behind Lincoln High School, and they moved it out to where they moved it to. That wasn't for them. That it was convenient for them to be able to go down to fucking 21st in Brooklyn. They moved it out there for us and put it with the football stadium. They did all that for our generation. So now it's behooving for our generation to do something not selfish and put the baseball stadium back downtown. And then another argument I've heard, I'm pretty sure you both heard this one. Well, if they're willing to build up the area around downtown, then why don't they just build it up out there? Apparently nobody wants to.
I mean, that
Build out where?
Where they already are.
It's been out there for 50
No!
years.
It was a stupid idea to begin with.
fucking highway up there, then you really got.
No, they're saying why don't they build up out there, like they're talking about, putting the Royals shopping center and all that kind of shit and hotels and all.
Because they never should have built out there to begin with.
No, I'm cool with it where it is out there. That's cool. It was cool.
The thing where they probably fucked up, I think, was the retractable roof. That's what fucked up all this, and now they rethinking it. They still ain't gonna get a dome on the Chiefs Stadium.
But what the problem is that is people that just so used to things to the status quo, and they don't want things to change. That's why Kansas City's red line is still truced.
That retractable roof would have been dope.
It's we don't progress. If we don't progress, we regress. And it might as well be Mississippi.
Oh
You definitely don't want that. Do not want that.
You know what I'm saying? Mississippi's like ranked dead last in everything.
Yeah.
Everything.
Except racism.
Except racism. They top of the charts.
We leading the nation in that, baby.
Lead the nation in discrimination.
That nigga came in the shop. He said, "Them niggas down there still don't understand that they free."
Niggas.
No. Them niggas down there understand more than everybody else that we not free.
Oh shit! So they understand it well.
Oh, they got a better understanding than all of us combined. And like I said, you know, is they uncomfortable because they understanding what it's like to be not white.
So they feel the racism, the prejudice.
Oh no, it's not racism, because white folks not gonna be racist to white folks. They're being classist.
And that may be worse.
Oh, it's definitely worse.
It's at the top. Come on, get on out. Come on.
Well, it's just as bad, I'll say.
So ours is genocide. Ours is genocide.
So yeah, man, it's wild. The vote's not gonna pass Tuesday.
It's already passed. It doesn't matter. That shit's already passed.
Oh no, it's not gonna pass.
If it don't pass, the next resolution is gonna be for even more.
That's what they don't understand. That's what they don't understand. So
What is that other one that's
it's about to go down, and it could have been avoided. It definitely could have been avoided. It may still be avoided. I don't know, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna barely not pass too. It's gonna be like 54-46, 52-48, something like that. So yeah. So the Chiefs will wind up moving to. I think the Chiefs will wind up moving to the Legends.
Ew, man.
Don't say that, man.
The KCK Chiefs, baby.
Oh, I've been saying that the Chiefs are gonna wind up moving to the Legends. I've felt that for the past 10 years.
KCK Chiefs.
I never support them again. The Chiefs will not throw them.
I wouldn't go that far, but
Hold up, are they gonna be the king? Yeah, are they gonna be?
Tennessee, Missouri.
Are they gonna be the Kansas Chiefs? Are they gonna drop the city?
now that's
Then
the
I can't support them. I can't support them.
Nah, they'd still be the
Kansas
Kansas
Chiefs?
City Chiefs. I mean, the Dallas Texans don't play in, or the Dallas Cowboys don't play in Dallas. The New York Giants don't play in New York. So they would still be the Kansas City Chiefs. They would just be housed in Kansas City, Kansas, as opposed to Kansas City, Missouri.
That would suck.
Because don't forget, the Legends is still Kansas City. It's just Kansas City, Kansas.
That would suck.
Gotta put that Kansas on there. Niggas on this side ain't gonna like
They're
that.
like on the border and shit.
Well, that's what when they had the when they showed a blimp view, and then they always show like Arrowhead Stadium, and then blah blah blah, Kansas City, Missouri. It just be Kansas City, KS.
hey man, they gotta legalize weed over there if they gonna do all that.
They can't do all that, man.
Nah, Kansas gonna be the last state in the
Can't
union.
even tailgate over there.
Oh, weed is gonna be illegal in Kansas even after it's legal federally.
Oh, I think Utah still outlast them.
No, it's Idaho.
Idaho?
Utah actually has.
Medical.
I think Utah might have recreational too. But I feel like it's Idaho. This Idaho and Kansas.
It's a damn shame.
Yeah, so I think the Chief, and then I see the Royal, and I honestly see the Royals moving to Nashville.
Fuck that shit, man. You talking negative.
No, I'm just being real.
Oh my God, that would be. Oh my God.
Suck. We wouldn't have any teams. Now, I guess I would have to support the Chiefs if they in Kansas.
You know, so
Kansas City Chiefs.
That's gonna fucking suck.
They would give them so much money.
Oh, that would fucking suck.
dude, they would build the nicest stadium.
Have it right out there next to the racetrack somewhere.
Yep.
It's a racetrack, basically.
Man.
On the other side of the highway from the racetrack.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Actually, nope. On the other side of the parking lot from the racetrack.
Yeah.
where the you know what I'm saying, that big ass on the other side of that. So now you're just using the racetrack parking for your parking, and the only time it's gonna be an issue is if you got a race on game day, and then you just pack everybody in still because it's hella places to park out there. Oh yeah, see, it's already figured out. So hey, 2030 is right around the corner. Right around the corner. That's when both leases are up. So.
And they're not going to wait till the last year.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Okay, yeah, that's the one.
Hell, Arrowhead really needed to have the Royals gone before World Cup.
The World Cup is what, 26?
I believe 26 or 20. Yeah, I believe it's 26. Yeah, they really needed to have them out of everybody in. But that's not the case now.
Shit, they had that motherfucker. They started building. They had that motherfucker done in 2030.
So it's all it's in the hands of the peoples. And we gonna see if they really want the city to grow. Because if you can tell me a major city that doesn't have, well, I guess you can, because like I said, the Cowboys don't play in Dallas; they play in Arlington.
St. Louis got a stadium that nobody plays in.
Well, shit, the Cardinals play downtown. And then, yeah, I don't know, man. They'll leave. They'll leave the county. See, they'll leave the county. They'll leave the state. And that's money. I feel the same way I felt about the recreational, the marijuana vote. You know what I'm saying? If you voted no, then you bad for the state, because that's tax money.
Big tax money. Big.
They did what, 12? What was it, like 12 million the first weekend?
Yeah, something like that. It was ridiculous, and I was like, man,
I'm
that's
talking about the first weekend.
Yeah, it was more than that.
Damn.
no, it was like 12 million.
Was it 12?
Yeah.
It seemed like 12.
So yeah, that was So it's real out here, man.
12.
Y'all want stuff, but y'all just wanted to just pop up.
You should just give it to us. and just think if Sherman said, "No worries, I'll build it myself. Don't even worry about it." Do you know how much them tickets would cost? Actually, there wouldn't even be tickets available. It would be solely sold to corporations. Every ticket.
Yeah.
Every ticket.
Yeah, if you don't work for DST or AT&T or Sprint
Straight up.
T-Mobile.
or
Hey, they'll mess around and take out the seats and just make it all boxes.
or Cerner. Hey, you remember that's how it was in the Jetsons.
Straight up.
Everybody had a
They'll
box.
be like, we're going to try a little experiment here.
Yeah.
5,000 per home game.
God.
Nah, it'll be per home series. They give you the 3 games
Get this little discount.
for the 5. Yeah, 3 games for the 5,000. If you want to get a single game, it'd be like 3,500.
Shit, you'll never see the Raws. You'll never see the Raws, man. You gotta watch them on TV.
Oh, you wouldn't be able to watch them on TV.
Yeah.
You got stream.
Shit, streaming probably like $500 a month.
Stream.
Nah, you get them free because somebody's going to have to pay.
Somebody gotta pay.
That's when they'll have their own Royals network that they'll go ahead and produce themselves and be like,
You gonna get to watch them.
you gonna pay double.
Oh, you gonna get to watch them.
Time Warner gonna have to pay, or Spectrum gonna have to pay double. And no, you better not pass it off to the customers. You better not. You gonna eat this?
He said you bet not.
You better not. It better be basic tier. It better be.
He said basic tier.
Basic, my nigga.
Yeah. So, the Nashville Stars, formerly known as the Kansas City Royals, and then the Kansas City Chiefs
Known as the Texans.
at Kansas City Chiefs Arrowhead at Legends.
Stop it.
Arrowhead Stadium at Legends.
Hey, I do have one objection to the
Nice
proposed
ring to it,
stadium.
though.
Stop.
What?
I have one objection to the proposed stadium. There's no fucking Crown Vision in any of the renderings.
You said there's no what?
Crown Vision. You know, like the
Oh, I'm
scoreboard.
sure there's something.
Look, if not, they need to take the old Crown Vision and put it in that park.
You talking about the okay?
In that park between the T-Mobile Center and the stadium, they got to take the old one and stand it up
You
there
gotta have that.
For the peoples.
for the peoples, straight up,
Gotta have that because that motherfucker show right in the middle of the city. They gotta
bro. Yeah,
To be able to do like they do up in Toronto at Jurassic Park and show the game outside. That'd be cool.
That would be dope. That would be dope.
I mean, look at that rendering of fucking the Las Vegas A's stadium,
Hey, that shit's not gonna happen.
bro.
No, I'm just keeping it all the way funky about that. As beautiful as that shit, that's just not happening because he's way too cheap.
It's Vegas though, baby.
Yeah, he's way too
and
cheap.
Vegas will pay.
Vegas don't even want him.
The mayor don't want them,
No, Vegas don't want him. Vegas wants a baseball team.
and
but
she had to backtrack.
Yeah, Vegas wants a baseball team,
So
but they don't want the
A's.
A's.
Yeah.
But the A's are like, shit, we out here, baby. What we finna do? We on the way.
Oh, and also,
Hell,
hold on.
the A's are gonna have to play in Sacramento for a couple of years until they figure out how this Vegas move is even gonna go down. So
Well, they got to be able to afford it.
yeah, so if they can't even afford the move, they definitely can't afford that stadium because that stadium is supreme, state of the art, futuristic. Man, when I saw that shit on the ceiling, and they had all the all the stats and player lineup and all that shit on. Oh
I mean,
man,
it's the city of the sphere, so like they would have to do something
man,
like
that shit was dope.
They would have to. It'll probably play in the screen will probably be on the inside and the out.
Now, there'll be screens on the outside, but they wouldn't be showing the game. They'll be showing you the betting numbers and shit.
Hey, Vegas pretty soon they gonna be having like the shit you see in like Blade Runner and shit. The hologram.
Well, Vegas is gonna be the first city in America that's gonna be like how Tokyo is, and Shanghai and
Hong Kong.
no Ching Chong, and I know that sounded, but it's an actual city called Ching Chong, China. So I don't want to hear no bullshit.
Yeah, it is.
They be like, y'all on here being racist.
No, that motherfucker is dope as fuck. Look it up. Google that shit right now, for real. They got some wild shit going on.
Like Trump. Why don't you go ask China?
Nah, I fucks with everybody. I went to I ain't talk about it on screen. We'll talk about. I said this and we'll get up out of here. But I went to the Kakiyaki Grill today.
Oh yeah.
Man, nigga.
What you talking about? What we was talking about last night?
Yeah, boy, that shit is fire.
Yeah.
That shit is like 4, 5 fire emojis.
But it ain't like the dude from the videos, right? It's just his
it's
name.
not him.
Right.
Ahi is damn, I forget the language, but it means brother. But Americans don't say the right way. So, you know what I'm saying? So it became Aki. So, you know, it's just Aki. Ak. Hey, Ak. Yeah, man. Shit, I think I know dude. I feel like it's my boy's brother. I'm gonna have to hit him up. But yeah, man, I got a chopped cheese. Which was it basically seemed like a double cheeseburger, but that motherfucker was fire. I still got half of it. I'm gonna fuck it up after we get out of here. Yeah, so I'll let y'all check it out. But you know, as far as I'm concerned, Kakiaki Grill over on 39th and Cleveland gets the Lawnarchy stamp of approval.
All right.
Now I'm gonna keep it all the way funky with you. You're gonna wait about 30 minutes.
You will wait.
But that shit's gonna be fresh. The freshest. Man. Shit, that shit was so hot when I got it. I like hot food, but I don't like my shit just, you know, scalding hot. So it's cool for it to cool off. Nigga, I got it right before I went to go see Rockwell DJ a little bit. I let it sit in the car while it was DJing for a little while. Got back in the car. That shit had just got to right where I wanted to be. And that was like after an hour. And the fries were still fire.
Nice.
And everything. So yeah. So after an hour,
fries that hold up are always the signature of a good restaurant.
Yeah, man. Kakiaki Grill, 39th in Cleveland. Take about $20. Cause if it's just you, take about $20. If it's more than just you, go ahead and bring that card with you. Yeah. Yep. We may start doing more food reviews on the show. I don't know. I feel like everybody's trying to be Keith Lee nowadays. But when I say that, the Kakiaki Grill, the chopped cheese was really. Oh, there we go. That motherfucker was about.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah.
Chopped cheese, Poppy.
It seemed like a double cheeseburger to me. I got a picture of the menu because I couldn't see. I ain't want to just be staring. So next time I go down there, I'll be able to order a cheesesteak or something because that's what I really wanted. But the chopped cheese is fire. Like I said, I ate half of it, and I felt pretty satisfied with just eating half of it at the moment. And yep, I'll eat the other half when I get home. Yep. I wish I had more hands. Oh damn. We ain't even get into the fucking top 5 Chappelle skits.
Oh yeah.
Fuck.
No, we can table that.
I mean, no, it's definitely got to get tabled now because it's already, you know.
Yeah.
But damn, that was gonna be interesting. We may debate it in a couple of weeks. Let's see. Next week's First Friday. Oh, we don't do Funky Fresh First Friday anymore, so that's so we'll just be here.
We'll be here.
Yeah, say Tuesday we got Scarface.
Oh, Tuesday, no Sports Block Tuesday. Scarface show up in Lawrence. So we may drop a live on you. I don't know. May get backstage and holler her face.
Get your book signed.
Oh, that would be dope.
Yeah. We've got a mission now.
That'd be dope. I gotta remember to bring it. You gotta remember to
And I
bring
just have to
yours.
imagine he's gonna be cooler than KRS-One, so I actually may have a chance.
I don't know. I my one interaction with KRS was cool, but I've heard that it can definitely be the opposite.
Yes, yes it can. Yes it can. Oh, before we shut it down, thoughts with Keith Murray, bro.
Yeah.
Bro did him dirty on live, man.
You want $20?
He going through some things, man.
Couldn't believe it was Keith, man. That was sad.
Man.
Man, I've shook that me and PL shook that man's hand before, you know what I mean? And like he really like sat down and just voluntarily gave us a 30-minute talk on the game.
Yeah.
Like
Most beautiful thing.
we told him we had just got off tour and whatnot. It was like, yeah, you know, this is what I do on the road. And, I mean, it really just broke it down. Like he had no obligation to do so. So I mean, I know it's been documented that he's had struggles, you know what I mean, with dependency and whatnot. But I just hope things get better for him. He's one of my hip hop idols.
Yep. Prayers out to Keith, man. That was definitely some sad footage to see. Because it feels like it was just yesterday we were all sitting at Record Bar over on Old Westport, talking, smoking blunts. But that has been.
I'm sorry, y'all. He got me high as a bitch.
Man, it's been about over 10 years now.
Oh, well over 10 years. It was right after we got off tour.
Was it right after we got off? Oh,
Yeah.
damn! So that's been about 15, or off the mega
Off Anarchy.
the ridiculous tour.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, I need to make a movie about that.
And I got to get on the stage and do Keith Murray's ad-libs. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. That's one of my bucket list type deals right there, bro. Like,
Yeah, and Lou Rip rapped a few verses with him.
man.
Oh yeah, that was a good show. See, there were 2 Keith Murray shows at Record Bar. Mm-hmm. One of them was well attended, and the one that Rockwell was talking about wasn't as well attended. But the one that wasn't as well attended, it was really only like, man, it might have been like 20 people there. Mm-hmm. But dude, when I tell you that the energy in that motherfucker was righteous.
Yes, it was.
Yeah, that was some good energy that night.
There were some quintessential hip hop moments at that place.
At a old Record Bar.
Yep. Premiere. Yeah, bro, yeah.
Well, Premier went to Riot.
Well, that's not where I saw him.
Oh, no, feel you on that. I didn't see him at Riot either, because it was already after the shit went down.
No, I did do that open for Pete Rock.
At Riot,
Yeah, and that was dope.
dude, we had tried to get Pete Rock us and you know what? I'm gonna tell this after we get off the air because we ain't got no Patreon. All right, appreciate everybody who tuned in. Please like, subscribe, share. We trying to do better. If you got any comments about anything, hit us up. The Lawnarchy at gmail.com. Shout out to my main man Doyle, commenting and shit. You always be fat to me, Chris. Anything, fellas?
Good to go. Well, actually, thank you for coming out. For the folks that did come out to Vine Street for the night, and thank you for the tip of weed I got from one of the patrons. That was solid.
It was laced.